Ohio baseball returned home as it continued its max slate of games. Heading to the mound for Ohio in the first game of the series against Kent State was Mason Gass. Kent State got right to work offensively, capitalizing on a missed circus catch and right with an RBI groundout shortly thereafter. Gass, though, had a scoreless second inning, although he did not have the same level of success in the third, fourth, or fifth innings. He gave up 1 run per inning in that time frame, where he gave up 2 sac flies and an RBI double by Sawyer Solitaria. By the time Gass exited it after 5 innings of work, it was 4-0 in favor of Kent State. Ohio's offense was largely lifeless for the first 4 innings against Kieran Caughey. The first 4 innings of his outings saw Caughey have 3 strikeouts, and Ohio was completely off balance. Ohio head coach Andrew C. explains what he saw from the dugout that led to the difficulty against Caughey.
Sometimes they could just try to be too much. Today we were caught in the middle. Some guys were caught in the middle of the fastball and the breaking ball, which, you lose bat speed. So we got a couple guys in line up to get out of that. We'll talk to them tomorrow, and hopefully they fix that. But until you feel that feeling and you have confidence and success in that, it's tough to teach.
Some of Ohio's struggles at the plate were pushed aside when Taylor Harris launched his second homer of the season to make it 4-1 after 5 innings of play. When the bullpen entered in the 6th for the Bobcats, the gap would widen further. Gage Stuckey gave up a pair of runs on an RBI single as well as a throwing error on a stolen base attempt. With the score at 6-1 after it was all said and done in the 6th, the error was taken right away from the Bobcat dugout. Ohio would fight back, though. After scoring 3 to make it 6-4 on a throwing error by Kent State, Ohio brought the tying run to the plate, but Cam Boyd would strike out to end the 8th. The 9th would be a total disaster for the Bobcats. Hunter Brooks started off by giving up a solo homer to Solitaria and did not record an out. He was relieved by Landon Price, who allowed the score to balloon up to 11-4 by the time he got third out of the inning. The Bobcats would tack on a run in the bottom of the frame, but the final score of 11-5 tells enough of a story. Ohio is in the midst of a 3-weekend stretch where it plays Ball State, Kent State, and Miami, who were the top 3 teams in the MAC preseason poll. C talks about the challenges that come with facing the top-tier squads in the conference.
They're good clubs. We got to be ready to play. In my opinion, we weren't quite ready to play last weekend. I thought our guys showed up ready to play today, and it starts on the mound. Gass gave us some momentum. And again, we had some really good at-bats against some good arms today. I don't want to take anything away from our guys. It was just a tough momentum shift there in the 9th.
Ohio and Kent State will play the second game of the series on Friday, April 3rd at 6 p.m. For Bobcat Showcase, I'm Marc Goldstein.